Welcome back, everybody. This is Ray from Radar Reviews, and here is my latest review on Netflix. Again, The Babysitter. I'm surprised by this movie. First of all, let me just get that out the way. I was very, very surprised by this movie. It's a cool little story, like underdog story with this kid named Cole. He keeps getting picked on in school. They have really funny moments in the beginning of the movie where he just gets hit in the head with some sort of football, basketball, whatever, and someone just yells out a derogatory term to him, and I just started laughing. So he gets picked on and everything, and bullied. Like, you know, he's like the school nerd and everything. 3 bullies come along and pretty much throw him down to the ground and start like kicking him and making fun of him and everything. This beautiful, I mean, like gorgeous woman comes out of nowhere and pretty much threatens the crap out of all 3 of these kids, and they start like running off. So she picks Cole up and she goes, "Oh, you okay?" And he's like, "Thanks, B, I appreciate it." And she goes, "I no problem. That's what your parents paid me for." So she's the babysitter and he's like 13 or so, 12 or 13. And so he kind of feels like he shouldn't have a babysitter, but then she's so gorgeous, he doesn't really mind. So that's how the story begins. And they have like a really cool, nice, sweet rapport, and they get along really well. And like the way the movie is filmed with their innocent attraction, because she's just taking care of him because, you know, she sees him like a little brother, of course, and he's letting her take care of him because he wants her. He's like in love with her, and can't blame him. She's gorgeous, she's fun, she says these little corny jokes. So it's like I almost fell in love with the girl just because of watching the first movie, the beginning of the movie. She has a group of friends and they're all hanging out and they're all like playing like spin the bottle. So while they're playing spin the bottle, this is when the movie kind of turns from like this underdog teenage angst to like this weird turnaround. Okay, which, I mean, it's surprising because it came out of nowhere. Like, you knew something stupid was gonna happen, you knew something weird was gonna happen. Like, once you saw the trailer, you were waiting for it, and then boom, it happens. You're like, oh, okay, like what the hell? So the movie stars Bella Thorne, Samara Weaving, Robbie Amell. Robbie Amell kind of fell off for a little while, right? He had that show, The Tomorrow People, which was really great, but it got canceled. Then he was on The Flash for a little bit. Then he got kicked off of that pretty much. Then he had a couple of movies here and there that all disappeared, and then I think he was on Arrow for a couple episodes and nothing. At least I believe he was on Arrow, but I know he's related to Stephen Amell. But anyway, I don't know, he kind of fell off a little bit, but he did a great performance here, being like the badass kid, the badass guy, whatever. Also, Judah Lewis plays Cole. He did a great job. I mean, his acting was actually really impressive. He kept me into the movie, besides Samara Weaving, because, you know, she's gorgeous. King Bach is like from YouTube fame. He does all these prankster videos and stuff like that, and he was actually funny in the movie. And actually, he has a scene that's actually one of my favorite scenes in the movie. I don't want to spoil anything, but when it happens, you'll be like, "Oh, that was incredibly disgusting," and it was funny as hell. But you guys will appreciate it. The movie caught me a little bit off guard, even though I saw the trailer for it and I knew some stupid things were gonna happen, but it looked campy and hokey, and I kind of wasn't interested in it until my boy Lee Boy, actually formerly known as Lee's Final Word, Lee Boy suggested that I would watch this movie and give my review on it. So I saw the movie. It is registered a dark comedy. It's definitely a dark comedy because there are some moments that will have you laughing out loud because they're so stupid, they're so ridiculous. But then there's a heart to the movie, and that's what keeps you in the movie. That's what a lot of dark comedies lose. There's a heart in it. There's like a specific line of story, a specific story arc that keeps you in this movie, and it's the relationship between Cole and B. Because Cole is such a good actor, you believe he's really in love with this woman. And the thing is, B actually cares about Cole as well because she wants to keep him alive, but she knows that she kind of has to kill him because of what he witnessed. So it's a bittersweet story, and then some bugged out action scene happens that it's kind of crazy but so fun to watch because it's so unexpected, you know. I highly recommend this movie to pretty much everyone across the board. It does have some raunchy jokes. It does have some sexually explicit moments, but there's just some. I think it's a really good movie. It's entertaining. It's fun. It has some corny, stupid things, of course. It has some stupid acting performances where you're like, oh, come on, like get the hell out of here. But they're supposed to be there. It's supposed to be that corny campiness that you have to appreciate. You have to just take it with the good. You know, because even the corniness plays its purpose, but the good is the heart of the story. And that kid Cole in this movie, man, if he continues with acting, I see him becoming a star down the line. Because there were no bad performances in this movie by any of the lead actors, like Cole, B, I wouldn't say Robbie Amell. Robbie Amell's like a secondary character. I guess there's only pretty much just Cole and B. They carry the movie, but yeah, it's the heart of this movie that actually makes it good. So guys, I'm Ray from Radar Reviews. Check out The Babysitter on a scale from 1 to 10. Entertainment value alone, and just because of the storyline, the heart between Cole and B, I'm gonna have to give this movie an 8 out of 10. And that is surprising because I really don't give that many 8s out, but I was that entertained by the movie. You know, I would actually watch the movie all over again from beginning to end, because there were some parts that were so funny and some parts that were heartfelt, and then there's some cool little action scenes that I thought were quick, but they were like satisfying to watch because it was just the right amount of gore. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, check out The Babysitter. It's on Netflix right now. It's about an hour and a half of your time, but it's worth an hour and a half if you don't mind a campy, dark comedy. That actually is funny and has a heart to the story, so go check it out. I'm Ray from Radar Reviews once again. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe.